Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. It's Syman Gaming taking on Hard Legion, and we find ourselves on Dust2, the classic CIS map. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Blair throughout this one. And Inferno, it wasn't the most orthodox of maps, right? It was pretty crazy, a lot of pistol wins, a lot of scrappy rounds, and the momentum was shifting constantly. But that's why we love CIS Counter-Strike.
Indeed, and what worries me is Dust2 is a map where things can kind of spiral out of control. And if you look at Inferno, it is a map that plays out the way you expect it to play out. And then, of course, Dust2 is a map where, well, pretty much anything can happen. I've seen some of the most ridiculous games. And I'm not just talking about like CIS teams or Asian teams. I'm talking about, you know, even like the Tier 1 absolute cream of the crop having some of the most ridiculous games. And that could very well be the case here. Hard Legion down a map, but this is their map pick. And Syman Gaming opting to start on the CT side. Coming some aggression here, Mo. Making to look contact, a couple of pre-fires towards lower tunnel. This spots a player. It's going to be duking it out with Kinky. A little risky there, but it's going to be fading away from short. Dylan with a nade. Nice chunky nade on this Viath. Got a kit as well for the retake. I just want to keep my eyes on Norbert. He is positioned in the pit way at the back. Not even trying to make any contacts. It's just going to allow them to walk out towards long. Just hope they don't check the pit. If they do could go towards A, that is, because looking at the way Hard Legion are slowly moving towards it, looks like it might be a B hit here. They have the one smoke and the flashbang. Spots up Norbert. Oh!
That's a nice start.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, it's a good start from Neil. Just a nice little one tap on towards the head of Forrester as Hard Legion start to sprint through middle. They'll be applying pressure in towards this B split, two through the window, two through the tunnels itself, but Kios is ready for it. He's also got his teammates just backing him up, and the two tapped come in from Kios. Two beautiful headshots. Neil backing him up, and well, that's just a display of brutality coming in from Syman Gaming in the pistol. Hard Legion, not the start they would be looking for, and it's going to be a full eco for them as well. Not even getting more than one kill, nowhere near a bomb plant. Syman just destroyed them.
Yeah, that was just so clean, right? They held the angle. They obviously did not miss their shots, and very, very neat shots. Apart from that, they were so calm, collected, no panic whatsoever, and Hard Legion, well, get absolutely nothing done. Just to one constellation frag. I do believe it was Krad who got that. Apart from that, Wrestling getting completely destroyed. And Norbert Neelan, I love the aggression. I love the aggression. They know it's an eco. They don't care. Just mowing them down. Forrester is going to be the last man standing. And I love that heavy pincer movement towards the mid area. And shutting it down before Hard Legion can get up to any shenanigans. Buy will be coming in, though, for Hard Legion now. They can get the bomb down 2 rounds in a row. So that means the utility won't be ideal. Smokes will be purchased alongside a few flashbangs, but no incendiaries at all, which means there can be a few positions for the CTs to just sit on and not really get flushed out. One prime place would be, of course, on the A bomb side, where, you know, if you have an SMG, if you have a rifle or whatnot, you can definitely make things really rough indeed. Rage, however, spotting the traces coming out, triangulates the position of Norbert, and is going to find him through the smoke.
Well, good shot from Kinky coming in. Crowd as well, backing him up, and that is very solid from Hard Legion, stopping that B aggression from coming through. But the last 2 players are positioned over towards A. Forrester's going to catch Mo. Gets the info that Neelan is also over towards this side of the map. So Hard Legion very cleanly picking up this round. Might even keep the clean sheet if they decide not to hunt Neelan. And it's in their best interest not to do so. They're not in a position where they can afford to lose any of these rifles. So Syman Gaming will be conceding their first round of the board as Dust2. Neelan will stop Kinky from staying alive. He'll go back over towards long, and finally he will fall. It's going to be Hard Legion with their first.
Well, we're talking about utility, Dinko, but if you're going to hit shots like that and Syman is just going to go for the duels, I guess might as well, you know, give them the edge there. The AK-47 is definitely going to be winning those duels. Syman, that was more or less a bonus round. They did have a couple of SMGs, if memory serves me right. My memory is fading away, Dinko, in my old age. I can't remember things which happened like just a minute back, but they did go for the aggro plays, and I kind of get it. I kind of get why they did it. Of course, not really panning out for them. Hard Legion ready and waiting, and now this buy is going to be crucial for Syman Gaming. They got off to a good start. They would want to capitalize on it, and they do have the big green in the hands of Mo. Neelan walking up, needs to win this duel. Nice little spray, turns around, finds 2. That is sick from Neelan. And he's done his job. Man advantage. Mo now playing very aggressive towards long. He gets the flick. Doesn't get the frag, but that's okay. Rage down to 17 HP. As the play is actually coming in towards the B bombs that have walked on in. And there's just one player there. And Krat is going to check the corner. Kios Hasn't spotted out. Gets spotted out though. Krat making sure there's no one there. And now the B bomb side retake. 3v3. Gonna be tricky indeed. But just 2 Ts on the B bomb side because they have the player that is Rage within 17 HP going for the long flank all the way from A long.
Well, bomb getting planted from Kinky. Norbert looking to try and come through the window. Smash at the ready. He's going to go over the top of the teammate though. Being flanked is going to be Rage from CT spawn. Taking an easy kill on towards the back of Mo. He wants a little bit more from the position. Kinky hears the footsteps inside of the site. Norbert had no idea that Kinky was there so close. And he'll find another. Kinky holds on to the site. And it's 2 for Hard Legion. I always remember with Kinky saying his name back in the day, you know, years ago before they really went to big tournaments. I used to refuse to call him Kinky because I just thought that wasn't the way his name was said. So I thought it was like Kinkai or something. But
or Kink.
Yeah, he's just Kinky.
Well, you know what? That's not the worst. That's not the worst tags I've had to pronounce in my CS casting career. To be honest, I've seen some very strange ones. One of the most famous is R.I. Pablo Escobar.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that one. Yeah.
What a legend that lad is. Full eco for Syman. They had a great start, and it has definitely kind of fallen apart here. It's gonna be a free B bomb side to take. Kios already tagged on with the op, and he hasn't been spotted out yet. Svia will, however, put him to rest. Now that should be the round here. That's Hard Legion. They drag it back. It's gonna be 3-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to a map number 3. I do believe that is an overpass.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a possibility. I don't know who I would actually favor on overpass. I think I would have to side with Hard Legion. I think I'll have to go with them. I think overall they should be a more solid team than they put up showing on Inferno with.
Oh, indeed. I mean, yeah. You look at the team name, the Hard Legion. You know, if you come up from a few months under a rock, you might be a little confused as to who they are. But you look at the players; these are known guys. You know, Kinky, Sviat, Forrester, Krat. They do lose a few players. I don't think they're going to be very, very happy with that, especially against USPs. But
I mean, also 7 AK of the CT side, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. No op for Mo, however. That's something that Hard Legion can try and take advantage of. I just want to touch upon that, you know, the couple of rounds prior, that 3v3, the bomb planted at B, and Rage just going for the long flank from long. That was high risk, but it was well done there. The fact that it was present towards CD spawn, and also once he got the first kill, hit in face, and that's a sort of like individual decision making I want to see. He ensured that the retake did not happen at all. As once more, you see Hard Legion getting easy control of mid. And for Syman, heavy presence towards long, very heavy presence towards long. They have 2 players, Mo and Norbert, playing up close. They have left Nealon towards the A bomb site, and he's gonna probably rotate towards CD spawn to back it up. So they're pretty much leaving short completely empty. They're gonna be opting to go for the retake play. Krias being forced back, or rather Kios. I get so confused with Krias and Kios, but here comes the play. Nealon not able to find anything. They might, however, fall for the fact that it is a player boosted up in towards CD spawn. Kios, he needs to find at least one, but he gets nothing done. And it's all in Krias alone on the bomb site. Finds 2, goes for 3. That is sick from Krias, leaving all in Forrester in the B bomb site. He does have backup arriving in the form of Rage, but somehow that was magical. Sick.
Well, Hard Legion, they'll be happy about this, and Krias obviously trying to do his best work. Syman looking to try and come back into the B bomb side. They can certainly pull this off though. Hard Legion just holding on to the sites. Forrester with the 1 kill up towards the window. Norbert hitting the deck. Mo coming back in with the AK headshot, but still Forrester alive inside the site. But Kias runs over the top of him, and there should be enough time for the defuse. Mo has the kit, looking at each other, just come and get this defuse through it. Syman Gaming with 3 now on the board. They tie it up. And yeah, Krias a huge play. There's 3 kills coming in.
Yeah, I mean, if they were sitting on land right now, they should be giving him a pat on the back, or at least a high five or a fist bump. That was sick. The 3rd kill especially, I believe that was a full-on spray transfer. He was literally the only person keeping Hard Legion from taking round number 4. And it's a good round. They will once again buy up. And Mo now has got his hands on his favorite weapon, his weapon of choice. For Hot Legion, though, they're gonna have no trouble going for a full buy. So full buy versus full buy, it's not that crucial a round, but it's going to be a little bit of a pivotal round, at least for the first half here. At least the first half of the first half of this game. Oh, push towards short. Got Nealon just debating where he's going to be heading towards, and it looks like the call is for him to be doubling up towards long alongside Norbert. They like keeping this double long setup. All the Hot Legion haven't really contested longs that much, to be very honest.
Crowd throwing smoke through the lower tunnels. It lands out towards long, and now Hard Legion starts to run up forward on towards the long position as Norbert under pressure, but he'll deal with one. Let's get overrun by Kinky. There are just too many players coming at him to deal with. And now 50 seconds of play. Crad's been tasked with just holding on towards B. He's going to find a headshot. Keo's gone. Trying to get aggressive. And again, Syman, they fall for that B aggression. Not really working for them. And Hard Legion will grab that advantage through. Smoke comes up on towards short. Nealon's actually going to play around the back of it and try and get a little bit of info here. And once he sees that no one is actually short, that's a huge amount of info. He hasn't really gone forward. I think it's a little bit too risky to go on the other end of that smoke. So he was just trying to take an edge. So Hard Legion at the minute, just starving them of information. That smoke begins to fade, and no one playing off of it. Nealon will start to realize no one is coming his way. And instead, Chris starts to spam in towards the tunnels, and look at the damage done, Blair.
10 seconds. Gonna be pushed out. If he just finds one more, that's massive. In fact, he does. Finally gets taken down, and it's all on Mo. Dude, just get the bomb down with 2 seconds on the clock, and Mo, is he fancying this? This is doable, but he has the AWP. I think it's switching the M4 to AWP, so he's looking for someone to cross on over. Doesn't find anyone. Gonna be swapping over to AK-47. Probably first rattling off a shot, perhaps? No, it's gonna be going for this with the AWP. And might as well. It is his weapon of choice, as I mentioned earlier. Trying to find something. But Hard Legion is doing such a good job on showing anything. Crad spots it right before the flash pops and the smoke. And that's gonna be round number 4 for Hard Legion. Hard fought, but they managed to make it work.
Right down to the final few seconds as well, they run in towards the site. Crowd doesn't get that headshot towards the back side. I think there's a huge problem there. But Crowd obviously getting a headshot in the right time. Getting the bomb plant down with just around a second and a half, I would say, left on that clock. Syman, heavy stack over towards B. Pretty much everyone over there, apart from Nealon, who's just kind of jumping over towards middle and then coming back up towards the A side of things. Hard Legion just going for the very passive setup with a bomb at T-spawn. Lower tunnel take coming through. Kinky's the front man. And a Molotov, a close corner. Goes away, but nothing coming his way. No one there from the Syman side. All forward players. Over towards B and one just up on towards the A side. So Hard Legion have full control of the map pretty much at this point. And as long as they don't go B, they shouldn't have many issues.
Yeah, Nealon just alone, USB in hand. I really like what Hard Legion did the previous round. They were so composed. They showed themselves towards long. They got the pick onto, I do believe there was Norbert or Nealon, I forget, towards long. And then, despite time being short and despite taking so much damage, despite the smoke being towards upper tunnels and delaying them to like, I think 15 seconds on the clock, they went for the full commit, and it does work out wonderfully for them. And yeah, they've gone for the right gamble. The A bomb site. Obviously the more preferred site, which you would want to head towards, especially when you know it's probably an eco for your opponent. So it's going to be 5-3, Hard Legion. Looking very, very solid indeed so far. Of the 6 rounds, they have, of the past 6 rounds, they have actually managed to win 5 of them. And this is after the, after losing the pistol and anti-ego. So the rifle rounds have looked very, very, very good indeed. Much better than Syman's, if you ask me. So Dust2 could be the game changer here. And this could indeed very much push us into overpass. Still early days though. Syman Gaming are a team you definitely don't want to count out.
Especially on a map like Dust2, which is kind of scary for me actually when I looked at the video early on. You know, Hot Legion not showing up on Inferno is a bit of an issue, but coming on to the second map, Dust2 is certainly a map where Syman Gaming have enough talent to win. Because It's not like Dust2 is a map that is not often played in the CIS region. It's the map that's probably most played in the CIS region, so Syman are certainly going to be comfortable on this one. Hard Legion just clearly feeling more confident in their Dust2.
I wish you saw something akin to what Syman did on the second round on that anti-eco, where they just like completed pincer towards mid and just caught. I mean, yes, it was all against Glocks, but the idea was good, and I feel like even against a buy, it could catch Hard Legion off guard. You know, you can do variations of that. You can try and, I don't know, double up towards upper tunnels, not just sending one guy but 2 players up, catch them by surprise, make sure Hard Legion don't have the space to just work with, you know, just do whatever they want to do. You can't allow that to happen, especially in a map like Dust2, where the rotation times can almost take forever at times. There's a play towards mid. 4 players though. Sorry, 3 players towards the B bomb side. Mo with the op, train towards mid doors, and he's going to come down as Viat and 4. Just opens it up. Oh my lord, they just opened it up like a tin can and a hammer. And Neil and then Norbert, they were trying to go for the early flank, but now they're like, up, time to go for the save.
It's kind of like smashing the can open. And Neil and Norbert having to save their weapons over into the next round. They don't really have too much money in reserve. It's not looking too great for this next round for Syman either. Hard Legion definitely feeling good on the T side of Dust2. So it's interesting with the changes that I think both of these teams have made. Hard Legion obviously have been together for a long time. Transitioned over this new organization. Obviously a little bit of controversy surrounding the 3 meters situation. But when they move over to Hard Legion, they kept the same roster, they've been together for a long time, and then they do make a change. So Rage coming in as the upper, replacing Speedak. This team definitely like to keep their core together, and I think it's the definite way of approaching CS if you want to find consistency. Whereas a team like Syman have been chopping and changing their roster non-stop, it seems, for the past year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I feel like Hard Legion, you know, consistency in the lineup is a very crucial thing, and it's something which is quite lacking in the lower tiers of Counter-Strike, especially you see that in the CIS region quite often as well. You see a team which reaches the major, has a good run, and next thing you know, teams no more. I mean, look at Gambit, right? We have Mo here, we had Hobbit playing for Windstrike on the other side, so it's kind of crazy how things can fall apart. And the fact that Hard Legion, the core of it, the main core, have been together for a while means that they should be feeling better. Mo. 4 in hand, is going to win the duel. There's another player, King. Key is very low, and he's aware of that. He's going to take the fight. It's lovely stuff from Mo. Picks up a double, and bear in mind, he doesn't have any Kevlar as well. No helmet, no Kevlar, nothing. Just the M4 he picked up off the body of Nealon. And now they retrieve 2 guns, and Krias still being quite a thorn on the B bomb side. It's all of a sudden a 2v4, and 3 rifles for the CT side. This could have gone pretty wrong for Hard Legion.
52 seconds in play, just under a minute, and Sviat is going to be walking forward into 2 players waiting for him around the corner, but he's going to turn it into 2 1v1 fights, and he'll win both of them. Sviat just cleaning up Catwalk. That's a huge play that pulls it back into a 2v2. Now they can sprint on towards the A site. They have full control here. Rotation coming through as fast as he possibly can get there as Norbert running in with the AK, trying to throw the Molotov to delay, but the smoke comes in from Rage, and the digits can be punched in. Sviat is going to drop back in towards long in this round. It's certainly looking good for the T side. Norbert is looking to try to make a little bit of space. He has got a kit, so there's time to play with. And Chris has also picked up an AK. 2 rifle now coming back into the side, but Rage holding on towards default. Here's the rifle of Norbert, who takes away his teammate, so it's all onto Rage. He finds the first shot, going back for the second. He'll pick it up as well. It's another round for Hard Legion, and Rage standing tall. Sviat with a huge double in towards Catwalk as well to even put them in that position.
Yeah, this is a great clutch there. I'm more impressed with the first kill he got towards the long area, just spotting the head. Nice little flick. Being very patient. 4v2 almost fell apart. Heroics from both Sviat and of course from Rage for the AWP. Finishing it off with a few bullets in the groin of the fallen opponent. I like it. It was kind of missing yesterday.
Yeah.
I was very surprised to see Movistar Riders against G2, and they were uncharacteristically very, very quiet.
I mean, we didn't have a great time.
Yeah, that's also true. I guess when you're getting beaten down like that,
you can't really, you can't really do it.
Really feel like it.
Yeah, so when you're beating FaZe Clan and you're just like destroying them without a single round being won, I think that's fine. It's acceptable. But when you're being smacked by G2 16-1, I think that's where Movistar maybe don't go for the BM. But yeah, it's good to see a BM across the board. We're starting to see a little bit more now as well. Definitely a big fan of a little bit of trash talk. I feel like in esports though, a lot of only very few specific people can do it properly. Although Rich is going to get that opening kill. It's going to be Nealon and Kios finding the trades back in, but Krat and Sphere already opening up space, and Sphere again, he's just so good in this short position. There we go.
Okay. That was a full buy.
Yeah, it just felt like an eco.
I'm just I get it. It's not their map pick, but I'm just a little bamboozled with Syman's spacing when they go for these peaks. There's no trade potential. Yeah, it's getting multi-kills without really being challenged, to be honest. And you don't want to do that. I mean, firstly, you're facing with the AK-47s, which are the superior guns, especially with the Death of the Krieg. It's still the better gun compared to anything else the CD side might have, apart from maybe, you know, the AWP, or if, you know, a scout, if you're going to be landing consistent headshots, which is very hard. I say that.
Almost on cue.
Perfectly timed. Planned everything. Everything was planned there.
Well, Hard Legion have lost the initial man. Although this tower of players might just fall. Oh no, oh god. That could have been very bad for Sphere, but he still finds the headshot. Nealon picked off. Really kicking himself about that spot, but I like the attempt from Syman. They definitely had something in plan, but it didn't really work in practice, unfortunately. It's really hard to make it work with just the default pistols and a few eagles in play. Krat's going to be holding it down in towards B. Does a really good job at just sort of lurking and maintaining control of it towards this side of the map. Even against the pistols, doing a good job here. Mo inside the smoke is going to hear all the footsteps running past him. He'll try his best to get in from behind, but it's not really going to work for him. Instead, Kios arrives to the party a little bit late, but better late than never. He will find a kill on towards Forrester, and now has an AK picked up.
Do a bit of damage there, but yeah, at this point I'd rather they just save the AK-47. When he's not the best, the scout probably could do something a little wild. Are they fancying this? It's not really worth it. The scout could go in, I guess. Norbert doesn't really have much to lose. Oh, they're going to be popping the flash in. Scout's going to be the play. Trying to find something. I like how Hard Legion is so patient. I say that, and Kios is going to find crowded peaks, but Kinky replies immediately, and that's the small little nuances, right? When they're gonna peek double. They're gonna ensure the trade does take place, and I love that. They give no chance at all. And even though Kinky goes for the jump there, it's fine. There's no time remaining. Norbert would have to head for the hills. 9-3, Hard Legion. It's a very different beast from what we saw in Inferno. This is very, very convincing. And for Syman, the CD side just feels very flat.
Yeah, they're not really getting involved. I mean, they've clearly got a lot of skill, but Hard Legion have just been winning the battles in the important parts, and their setups have been certainly interesting because they really feels like they're just a little bit in the open too much. Fiat has been able to pick off players one by one. Their setups kind of have holes in them, have just been picked apart towards middle often. Syman Gaming have been changing it up. They've come up with ideas. You've seen the boost in towards short. Although the annoying part is we're seeing the boost come in towards short in pistol rounds. I kind of want to see that kind of stuff in gun rounds and try and go for some sort of gimmicky play to give you that advantage. Because for the most part, Hard Legion have just been absolutely destroying them in these duels.
Indeed, and I think that's something we saw in Inferno as well. Obviously, you know, Syman having more tricks up his sleeve in Inferno. Was Hard Legion, I mean, they definitely have the aimers. They definitely do have the aimers, and even Rage, he can definitely hold his own with the rest of his team. Despite being the latest edition. Dual op setup coming in. Mo and Kios. And Mo towards long. It's not going to be facing anyone here. And okay, that's a tiny little gap there. And Sviat finally will fall. Norbert even spotted out. Even Kinky knows. Just tap, tap, tap away. And Norbert's dome is going to get just crushed with the automatic Kalashnikov. Quick trades taking place despite it being a different position. That's the thing with Syman, sometimes they get the advantage and they just kind of seem to, I won't say throw it away, but they just go for unnecessary peaks, unnecessary duels you don't have to go for. In Hard Legion, they're just punishing them for that. But I say that Kios, another one.
the advantage back on over towards the CT side. Just over a minute in play now for Hard Legion to work their way into this round. Forrester has the smoke at the ready. Kinky in front of him, trying to get on towards the site. His smoke will go a little deeper. It's a wall of smokes up towards the short position. Mo over here has a little bit of a gap to play with, and will they be aware of this? The flash doesn't quite hit the mark either, and that's just a bit of a scuffed execute coming in from Hard Legion, unfortunately. They'll still make it on towards the side. They've just lost so many members that at 2v4 it's going to be very difficult to hold on to.
That's happened before, but you know. But yeah, I do agree. This is against you know, a full buy from Syman. So
wow.
Like,
okay, Ridge.
I
don't know why he's done that. Yeah.
Questionable.
Well, Kinky's in a 1v4 now. He will find the first headshot. Looking back towards Long, they're just jumping all over the place. So many players to look at. So many angles, but he's dealing with it well. That's the second kill into the round, and finally he will be stopped. Kriya has taken his head off. Oh god, far too close.
That second shot was sexy as hell.
I thought for a second he was going to pull it off, Blair. We always talk about... If Rage just stayed on the site, man, he definitely could have done a lot.
I was thinking.
They could have won that round.
I guess it kind of makes sense. I can see his logic. You know, he drops
see it,
down.
but
yeah,
seriously...
yeah, not worth it. But I can kind of see what he was thinking. It's like, I dropped on CD spawn. There's no one there. And then I scope in towards long. They're not going to be expecting me there because they saw both of us on the side. And meanwhile, my teammate Kinky can be playing from the side and take care of short. I see the logic, but you're a 2v4, and that's too much of a risk to take. I'm a favor of players playing aggressively, especially when a man disadvantage in a post plant. But that was a little bit too much. And of course, doesn't quite work out. And Syman Gaming, there you go. They get another round after 6 rounds.
Oh, it's not the most positive statistic for Syman. Well, you could look at it in a positive light. Finally back to winning ways, but I guess I'm just a pessimist, and that's not great. Flashing towards
Counter-Strike ages us very quickly, Dinko.
Yeah, it does. It makes you very sad at times when you just see. It's because you understand when you cast so much or you're involved in so many games, you just realize the signs, right? There's not a good sign at all.
Indeed, it isn't. As that's not a good sign here. As Krag gonna take that easily earlier on. Thing is, Kios. Well, okay, Norbo this time. I thought it was Neelan again because we saw him do that again and again and again with the launch. And there we have Neelan. Take his name and he gets a kill. 3v3. It's on Mo.
It's Mo on towards long. Yeah, this Ultra can do a lot of damage. Finally, they get rid of him with a flashbang. This is something Hard Legion have actually been pretty terrible at, is getting that Ultra off of that angle. Ridge is going to catch one on the Tech 9. That is quick. That's a sidearm pistol whip. And now Ridge drops into a seat. He nearly kills himself through the fire and flames, but he is still alive. 25 seconds, making the run towards the B bomb site. I think they've realized he's just absolutely bamboozled them. And eventually we'll get this bomb planted. At least there's some extra cash in the bank. They desperately need it now at this point. But Rage can still make this happen. Up on top, if he finds this fight, there it is, the head, now 1v1. Going back over towards the window. It's the Ulper against Ulper. Rage is going to take the aggressive angle. He spots Mo. He knows he's on the other end of this. The Tech 9 rattling. Mo hits the shot. And there it is, around on the board for Syman. A really nice attempt from Rage, though.
It's like Rage can't sit still, and it's actually fun to watch him play. It's frustrating, it's also exciting, right? Like that flick shot with the Tech 9, that was just disgusting. And then that instant decision making from him, the instant decision to just head straight towards the B bomb site, goes to the peak, and then a 1v1, he just even peeks out with the Tech 9, almost catching Mo off guard. This guy's something. He's fun to watch. Doesn't necessarily make the smartest decisions consistently, but at least it's fun to watch. I'll take that.
Oh, well, at least they're trying the boost, but this time just a missed shot, unfortunately, from Kios. It's going to be Neelan getting aggressive. He's going to manage one, but gets traded back by Kinky almost instantaneously. And now Kios up towards short, still hanging around here. It is costing Hard Legion quite a bit of utility, just to try and get rid of that AWP in that position. And they still haven't got catwalk control. Kios is still here, and he's just going to keep going back time and time again until they put a stop to him. I'm a big fan of the approach in this round from Syman. They've really funneled Hard Legion in towards A long.
They have indeed. that lurk in the form of Crad be quite problematic. It's all about timing. He's gonna be walking out towards mid door is a question. There's still a player marking him, that is Mo. Oh, he's gonna announce where he is. That's fine. There's a player up close though, and the problem is that AWP at that range could be a problem. Crad, is he feeling it? Yes, he is. He's gonna be walking on out. Mo's still there. Now Mo's looking the wrong way then.
Oh, no.
Frag. Oh, okay. Great reaction from Mo there to recover. And just like that, it's a 3v4 advantage for this.
Okay.
Okay. Kios there, perfectly timed. They're not expecting where Norbert is, but Kinky doesn't care. He's a sexy piece indeed, and it's just fallen apart. Thing so Kinky.
What a play! What a play from Kinky. Those 4 kills are disgusting. Nearly does it all for his team. There it is though. 5 on the board for Syman. Hard Legion managed 10. It's time for a short break though, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the second half.
Well, stream effortless.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ESL 1 Road to Rio. My name is Danko. I'm joined by Blair. We're ready to get into the second half. Syman Gaming trailing by 5 against Hard Legion here on Dust2. It's map 2, and Kinky off to a good start.
Yeah, he's just going to continue his reign of terror here, isn't he? But Neelan replies back all of a sudden. 2 quick kills, and that aggression from Hard Legion getting stopped right in its tracks. Viet and Forrest are still alive, but they're very, very, very far away from each other. Whatever happens here, it's definitely going to favor Syman Gaming. There's no way they're going to be able to team up because the path of rotation has been cut off. The 3 Ts lying in wait. Gonna be an A hit coming in. They do have Norbert on the flank. He's got a P250 and the Kevlar as well. He is the mini raid boss. Waiting patiently for his CD to push out. That's Viet. The kit and the 2 flashes would have come in handy, but this is going to be really hard indeed. Gets spotted out, and he's getting whittled down. Still alive. There's not much he can do at this point. Maybe he can use a flash to dig his way out, but look at the hunt coming on. You can see Norbert just sneaking his way in like a wolf. Spots the player, taps away. A little bit of overkill with a headshot, and it's going to be Forrester all alone. There's nothing he can do. And it's going to be Syman Gaming winning a round pretty convincingly. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And this is going to be, I do believe, yep, it is going to be both the pistol rounds going the way of Syman, and yet they're trailing by 4 rounds.
Again, not a positive outlook, but they do win the pistol in the second half, so their opportunity to build upon this 6 rounds is quite solid. So, Hard Legion in now, taking a look at what they've got. It's going to be a couple of Deagles coming in, a little bit of utility picked up alongside the upgraded pistols. Just a force buy in general, really. And we'll see what they can do with them. We know that a lot of pistol wins can be picked up. We've seen that on Inferno, a little too much for my liking, Blair, but we never know what will happen here.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long since we've been casting today, and so far it has been some moments of madness. Some wild things we've witnessed, some interesting decisions, some pretty cool plays as well. It's Crad. Tag down, 31 HP. Deagles galore. Rage obviously going for just the Deagle. He wants to buy that AWP, the earliest opportunity that he can. And Syman Gaming. This buy, they're going to be leading the way. Kriaz waiting with the MAC-10 towards upper tunnels. He's the player with the bomb as well, so it should be fine. Just waiting very patiently, and just 1 player on that B bomb site. And I do believe that is Forrester. He does have a smoke to delay any push, but they're slowly walking. They're walking out, and there's no one has seen them. So I don't think Forrester's going to have any opportunity to even get to use a smoke. He's just going to get assassinated as Kios and Neelan makes their way through the window. And here you have it. Mo finds Krat, and Kios immediately dispatches a Forrester, and that should be the round here for Syman. Pretty convincing one.
Rage. Whoa, that is the worst timing. He just headshotted, but he's still alive. He's going to go forward and get his second opportunity. This is a very awkward engagement inside the middle. Rage still alive somehow. Eventually will fall to the Glock of Kriaz. And there it is. Yeah, very convincing round by Syman. Yet again, back to back. They need to win this one, and they haven't lost a single player. So, good stuff from the Syman Gaming team. 10-7. Prime opportunity to start this comeback.
It could happen, right? I mean, 10-5 scoreline, and especially... okay. I like how they're all taking turns shooting the corpses, Dinko. I don't know what's going on, but Syman Gaming seem
fired up.
Seem a little angry. They seem angry. I like that.
I like to see it, yeah. They need to keep themselves fired up.
Yeah, and as long as they hit their bullets on the bodies which are still alive, they might manage to pull this one back. 3 rounds separating. It's going to be an eco now from Hard Legion, and CD side economy is never that easy. Bear in mind, so we could definitely see something special come out from Syman Gaming here, despite a kind of a tepid start to this particular map. Hard Legion, pretty much a full eco, just Viet with a P250. And he's going to be playing the B-bomb set alone. He's got a smoke and the flash to kind of like give him some company. Apart from that, just all the 4 USPs are just gathered together at the A-bomb site.
Molotov clearing the car. Anyone potentially behind it? Hard Legion, heavy stack up towards short. And they'll be coming back over towards the A-bomb site. As they see, there is no initial attention towards the short position from Syman. Flash going up in towards long. Crad standing on the side itself, trying to play over the top of the smoke, trying to get cheeky if anybody jumps up on top. And he will get his opportunity to land a few shots, but with the USP, you're not really expecting too much. Ooh. And that actually, that's a pretty nice attempt from Mo.
I like how very methodical Syman are being here.
Yeah.
And this is something we saw on the Inferno T side. Yeah, a couple of rounds didn't really go their way, but when they started streaking the rounds together, it looks so very convincing. And that could be something working their way. Maybe the T side is much better than what we saw from them on the CT side. Okay. All right, Forest and Viat, not wasting any time. They're gonna give themselves a Viking funeral and 10-8. 2 rounds separating, and the buy is going to be coming in for Hard Legion. Rage. Got Scrubby Paws and a big green, and the double op setup, Kinky as well. That means for Kinky, since he went for the full purchase in the second round, it just has a 1 flashbang to keep with him. Apart from that, 3 M4s, decent chunk of utility against Syman Gaming's full buy. Scout still in the hands of Mo.
Might as well keep it over into this next round. He's been doing some damage pretty consistently. Force is going to take damage. Does a little bit out towards Kriaz, and while flashbind off, Kriaz comes away from his position. Mo about to walk through middle with his teammate, who is already up towards the window. That's Kios about to try and make a hole through the B bomb site defense. Kinky fires a shot up towards the window, but no kills coming through just yet. Kios is just doing damage. Miss shot after miss shot from Kinky, and now he's under pressure. His teammate finds 1 kill. Kinky gone, but what is that transfer from Neil? And that is absolutely filthy.
What did I just witness? That is filth from Neil. Pure utter filth. As Norbert finds 1 more, Krad gets the trade, but that round's done. I wish I could see a replay of that. That was just disgusting for Nealon. It was almost instantaneous, a transfer. And Syman Gaming, they're just over on this B bomb site. And Hard Legion, all of a sudden, the doubts slowly started creeping into their minds. They had such a good start, Dinko. I do believe, let me do the math here real quick. It was a 9-3 for Hard Legion. And then all of a sudden, it's 10-9.
Which is kind of similar to Inferno, right? Because we see Hard Legion get off to a decent start there. Syman coming back in. Hard Legion win the half. Yes, only by 1 in that one, but still, Syman just take the momentum and run with it. And it's very difficult to stop them when they're on this T side. That's the thing with these CIS teams. You all seem to be really sick on the T side. Sometimes lack on the CT though.
Well, you do get the AK-47, and it is a Russian weapon, so, you know. Trying to apply some logic here, Dinko.
It all adds up. It all adds up. It's definitely
it all makes sense.
Bridge. Oh my. Okay. Hits a light shot. Norbert trying to cross by, but at least he stays alive. That's the positive sign here. I think Rage actually feasibly needed that kill, because if they're going to have any chance at winning this, I think they just need to get that AWP involved early on. Rage is trying his best to get involved all over the map, but just not getting anything just yet.
I love how mobile Rage is being. Forrester. However, nice little trade there, and the 2 rifles doing quite a bit of damage. Actually, just the 1 rifle in Krad. The up unable to do much. Mo needs to stay alive here. He's getting hunted down, getting pushed on back, and he's going to survive yet. 100 HP, so that's going to definitely help matters. In fact, doesn't even get tagged. But the problem here is a 3v3 and man advantage with a nice little flick from Mo. Spots Kinky over the smoke and knows where the second player is as well. Forrester just getting whittled down to 0 HP as well. And Svia will do good to just save this AWP, which looks like it's going to happen. Is he fancying his chances? Is he? Dinko, this is madness.
He's going to go forward anyway, but Mo has the angle. He's not going to get anything done. And I think that was almost 99% of the chances it was always going to end like that. 10-10, scoreline evened up. Money still in the bank, though, for Hard Legion. They'll be able to get a buy through. But they're really on their last sort of feet at this point. The money is at breaking point. If they lose this round, it's going to be Syman Gaming most likely going to mad tear. I've already discussed the fact that when Syman have momentum, they're difficult to stop. This could realistically be a 2-0 if Syman can just rack it up towards the end here. And this is the kind of stuff I was talking about. Why it's scary to go into a map like Dust2 and have to rely on it against a team like Syman.
Oh, indeed. I've always stood by this fact. Like, even today, even amongst the tier 1 teams, like, whenever your pick is Dust2, I always worry. Unless your opponent has never played the map, or is it like a permaban or something, or the second worst map. Apart from that, it's always a map where, you know, it's such a played map. Many teams know how to play it or have an idea, and sometimes you can just get caught off guard. We've had so many massive upsets take place in this map, and it's a worrying thing. Unless your team's called G2. Apart from that, then it's fine. You can pick Dust2 all day, every day. I'm fine with that. But apart from that, yeah, I'm never a big fan of it. Hard Legion did show something very cool on the T side. I won't lie, it was really impressive. It's just that right now Syman Gaming seems possessed on the T side. They're just looking so damn good. But Rage, once more, being very solid with the AWP. Opens it up once more, gets the opening kill. And to capitalize on that is the question. They have relinquished a B bomb side. This is risky. This is a risky play for us. Playing from the window. Alright. We'll fall on back. 38 seconds to go. Molotov being tossed in. He doesn't have any more utility to work with, so we'll have to go for the contact play. And he's alone. There's no one nearby. There is Kinky, but he's playing up close towards mid. Oh, this can get very rough for Forrester. He needs to land these shots, and he's going to go for the spray. Finds one. Now he's going to call for backup, biding some time. And Mo finds him. That's a problem. B-bombs are almost taken over. And Kios in CD spawn. What a hero play. He finds Kinky. That's round gone. Bomb down. This retake's going to be very, very hard, especially with Kios' position inside a CD spawn.
Kios just trying to cut them off. They know he's there, but he still finds a kill. Sphere absolutely wrecked by it. Rage finally getting one kill, but the round is already done. And he has to save on the A-bomb site. 11-10. Again, money's back into the bin for Hard Legion. If Rage can save the AWP, it's at least a small slither of a chance moving into the next. But Syman Gaming just showing no signs of stopping. This is unbelievable from them. This is a huge turnaround. If you're just tuning in, this was 10-5 at the half for Hard Legion. Since then, they haven't won a single round.
6 in a row for Syman. And, oh, a little worrying. For Hard Legion, gonna be upgraded pistols coming out again. Again, they can't go for the full buy. CD side economy, it's a pain. It's a pain that behind. They have the op, they want to work around that, but means they... Okay, fine. Maybe a few upgraded pistols, maybe a UMP coming to the mix. Not too sure, but a timeout has been called for Hard Legion. About time. Syman Gaming in the lead. The last lead Syman Gaming had was 2-0. Apart from that, it's been Hard Legion all the way. They had a 9-3 lead, then became a 10-5 half, and all of a sudden Syman Gaming are back. And they're looking scary. And I agree with you, Denko. I think you hit the nail on the head when you said that this is looking very, very similar to how Inferno played out.
But even worse, because this is the map pick of Hard Legion, and they had a 10-5 half lead. So, yeah, it's kind of scary stuff. I think the CIS region is very difficult to predict. You know, coming into this, I was definitely expecting a 3-mapper. I was expecting close affair. Syman Gaming have shown up, and I think they just have so much talent on this team. I think they've got really exciting players. Norbert, obviously a very interesting player to look at. Mo is very experienced. He can be a little bit inconsistent. I think that's always been a trait of his career, but when he shows up and has a good game, he's unbelievable. And Nealon clearly displaying unbelievable mechanical skill in this game so far.
Oh yeah, Nealon has been sick. He's just been clear to watch for me. As Sviat, however, slaps Kios down. I'm also curious to know how the comms are working here for the T side for Syman Gaming. 4 different nationalities. You have a Belgian and a Swede, 2 Kazakhstanis and a Russian. Has to be English.
Maybe. Yeah, it definitely has to be English. Because I doubt the Swedes and stuff are going to be speaking Russian.
Yeah, and especially, I guess English is, you know, they're way more comfortable speaking in English in Sweden, obviously, and perhaps the Belgian as well. But if you look at, you know, the Russian and the Kazakh, it's always going to be very, very, you know, iffy indeed, especially in these sort of clutch situations. And risky play from Forrester, and he's going to get punished. Mo's going to find him. It's all in Rage again. 1v2, Deagle in the hand, no kit, he has the AWP, opting to go with the Deagle. Mo, just holding the line. And he knows now. Rage is jumping around. And he can't spot anyone. And they're playing this so very smart. Norbert.
Yeah, this is so disciplined. They're not giving anything away. Norbert's eventually going to walk forward and try and take the fight, but it's a round down. 12-10. Yeah, brilliant round there.
It's actually happening. Honestly thought this was a done deal. I thought it was a donezo. I thought it was going to be map number 3 coming up, and then Syman Gaming decide to say no, and they're like, all right, no, we're just going to bring this one back. Nealon sitting pretty on 20 frags alongside Mo. Kios on 18. Norbert and Krias have been compared a little quiet, but they haven't really had to do much. It's just been the Nealon and Mo show so far. As Krias spots out the player, knows exactly where he is, and Krat from his perch.
Well, Syman starting to walk up through short. 3 players here. Flashbang up the front from Norbert. He's the front man. Still definitely one of the best names within CS, I think. Norbert. Very fun to say. Rage is going to catch Neil, and that's not the play Neil was hoping for. Rage turning around at the right time, but Norbert will get his kill. Moving up, Kinky is going to do damage on towards Mo. Dinks him up, low HP, and Kinky's still not getting a kill. Eventually will, for his aggression. His reward is there.
That was a very desperate fight. They needed that kill. And Kinky just running in. Ballsy play, Kinky. Being quite a thorn indeed. Will this be it? Will this be the round which Hard Legion gets the first time as Mo is missing nothing? But finally, Kinky's going to find him. It's a 1v2. Kriaz now. He's inside of the pit. Bomb is planted for him. And the problem with the CTs, they don't have a smoke. But they do have that op in the hands of Rage.
Oh, Kriaz. Just back inside the pit, looking to tap away, looking to do the damage, and Rage is now dropped as well. Kriaz with an easy kill at all on Kinky. And my god, not like this. This is the round they should have been able to win, but Kinky has to flee the scene. He does so much in the round, but again, it's Syman. 13-10. Absolutely no signs of stopping, and even in that round, Kinky had to do so much just to get them in a winnable position, and they still couldn't take it over the line.
Gotta give it credit to Kriaz. He played that to perfection. He was so good in the way he approached that 1v2. Also, I felt like Rage dropping down kinda made it even a bit harder. If it stayed on the A bomb side, I feel he has the reflexes to have potentially hit a flick shot and kind of domed Kriaz with it off of this. But 13-10, the comeback train continues, and at this point, it's going to be Hard Legion to kind of find themselves a mini comeback as Mo finds Krat. Bear in mind, this is just the upgraded pistols coming out from the CD side. They don't have the money for the full buy. Rage, the only player with a rifle. Deagle, 5-7 hands of Viet and Forrester. A little bit of Kevlar as well. But this is looking very grim, Dinko. 14-10 will be the scoreline, and what a streak it's been from Syman. Rage finds Kriaz, though, and now they know what the rifle is.
Well, killing the AK, one of the 5-7 as well. Norbert gets rewarded for his patience in towards middle. Elon will get rid of Fiat. Nice shot from Mo. Seals the deal. 14-10 on the scoreboard. And like you said, this has just been an unbelievable streak from Syman. Very impressive stuff. And yet another team that I'm going to throw in contention for being one of the top sort of teams here in the CIS region. Obviously, Navi is just #1. You can't really even expect any of these teams to touch Navi. But when you come down into the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th spots, it's open. I think we've got a lot of exciting CIS teams in here. 4s should be up there. I think Windstrike with their performance yesterday are certainly in contention for that. And on Syman, they could be a dark horse to take a couple of maps off these guys and maybe even some upset wins.
Oh, indeed, absolutely. I want to see a little bit more. I want to see Windstrike thrown in the mix, right? Yesterday was just a complete stomping of Unique, but like in a Syman gaming playing like this, Windstrike's there as well. Then you have Gambit Youngsters. All the this is different groups, I do believe. I think Syman Gaming is in a different group than Windstrike. But yeah, I would love to see these teams face up against each other, especially the ones looking pretty hot right now. And who's looking hot right now is Forrester. Finally gets an opening pick. But the problem is for Hard Legion, despite getting opening picks time and time, they really haven't worked on out. He needs that kill. Krat, you need a kill like that when you have such a position. That is just disastrous. You could have easily got a free kill there. And now the B bomb side all on Forrester and Mo. He doesn't miss those. 2v3. B bomb side taken over by the T's. All 3 players ready and waiting. And oh no, Sviat tries to be preemptive and he walks straight into their waiting maws. Nothing's going right for them. Dinko, I feel for them so bad.
Well, bomb planted. Round 1, and it's going to be map point here for Syman. What a comeback it has been from this team.
10 in a row.
Yeah, unbelievable. Just a flawless T side. Hard Legion, it's going to be very disheartening, frustrating, and back to the drawing board they'll go. And I feel especially bad for Kinky because he has just been on point as well. Definitely unfortunate. And the thing is, when you look at this, you see 16-10, right? You look at that scoreline, you think, okay, it's could have been relatively close. But no, it's been absolutely one-sided in the second half. Hard Legion just had a good T side, but Syman have had an increasingly better one.
Well, do or die time. And unfortunately, if you look at the money, it's not good. It's not good at all. M4s, do believe they still have that AWP in the hands of Rage, and MP9 for Crad. He is gonna be instrumental in at least trying to do something with that utility. But this is not good. This is not a good look at all. The auto snipers are coming out, Dinko. That's a bad sign. That's a very, very bad sign in Syman Gaming. They're shocks at the moment. They can smell the blood in the water and okay! What are you doing? That's sheer madness. And he still makes it work. What an absolute nutcase. I love it.
44. Rage position aggressively towards short with the backup of Sviat. The Molotov's going to prevent him from moving forward, but Nealon is just going to gift him a kill by jumping up on top of Xbox. And perhaps it's not over just yet, Blair. A chance for Hard Legion to get there first on the board. Mo is going to find one kill back in on towards Kinky. But surely Hard Legion do not lose this one. Norbert, he's going to get one in the tunnels, but that's the bomb dropped. A good trade from Sviat. Moving it as a unit towards lower tunnels, they make it work.
Why was the bomb sticking around there? I'm a little confused. Mo had the bomb site. He could probably toss a Molotov or something and just kept it there. But more importantly, I'm still a little bamboozled as to why Kios ran into the flames and got the kill on the Forester. I get it. I get he heard him run away, but that was wild. Oh, not giving up the bomb. And if he peeks out, Rage's gonna find him. First round on board for Hard Legion after what has been forever. 4 more to find.
Four more to script the way back into this. Flash is going out towards A long. Follow-up flash is available from Nealon. It's going to go over the top. And they start to run on through. You got Norbert inside the pit. The bomb just further back. Syman just playing a slow default approach, looking for this opening kill. Wanting to shut down Hard Legion and take the win here on Dust2. Hard Legion have yet to find any sort of success in the second half. Finally get their first round on the board. Yet to be seen if that will be consistent or not. They have to be flawless themselves now and win every single remaining round just to get OT.
And that's the pressure on them. All the pressure on Hard Legion to somehow make this one work. Ooh, well, oh, I like this. I like this. I've seen it a few times. Unfortunately, they're going to find anything, but if they just stick around for a bit more here, they could potentially catch one of the CTs. And that could be a problem. Sviat and Krad together on that A-bomb site. Heading towards elevator. North Center coming in, and that's going to be the first sign that a hit is coming in towards A-bomb site. 4 CTs ready and waiting though, but instead they're going to be slowly falling on back. Oh, the Norbert just holding the flank, and Mo edge of the smoke trying to find something. And does he spot him? He barely at the edge, almost sees him, and Krat comes running out like a madman. Mo is going to get the flick onto him, but the jig is up. Now they know the place towards A, and the rotation is definitely on from the CTs.
Trying to get back in here, trying to stop the bomb from even getting planted. Rage's going to find a headshot. Kios picked off the bomb on the floor. Norbert coming back in with the AK headshot. Looking for a little bit more here. Syman have taken the site, but they can't get the bomb planted. Hard Legion are doing a good job at just delaying, and like you said, the time is a huge issue here. Norbert is going to take damage, going for the plant, but the shots keep coming in. He'll find a headshot, but has to commit to it now. Forcer's going to jump. The spam to the box, and there it is from Kinky. That's the round one. Hard Legion walk away with it, and maybe the comeback truly is on.
How have they won that? That is just so wild, so very close. Player staying alive towards Gandalf, coming in so clutch. Kinky, like you said, he has been the player to watch for Hard Legion on this Dust2 game, even on Inferno as well. Somehow keeping the dreams alive. 3 more rounds, and this is a little problematic for Syman Gaming. Remember the auto snipers they purchased earlier on? 2 of them. How is that hurting the economy right now? Because Krias is down to a Tech 9, Kios with the Galil, and even the utility is not that great. So, going for the auto sniper buy. 2 of them, not ideal. Well, it's always easy to be so judgmental on hindsight, though, so I really can't blame them from going for it. They were really feeling it that 110 in a row. They were just one round shy of taking it, and they have five map and match points to work with, so I get it, but then again, it is kind of funny to see how it has come back to bite them in the butt. But still, 3 more rounds to go for Hard Legion. It is doable, but then again, Syman can easily just snap it back.
Do or die time. Here at the end for Hard Legion, having to do all the work if possible. It's going to be Rich getting that initial start. AWP taking down Kios. And now Syman start to walk up via long. 2 players here, Norbert and Nealon. Going forward up on towards the side. It's going to be 1 kill from Nealon. Kriaz coming in as well. But still, this is still recoverable from the CT side. The T-side will move on towards the bomb side, but that kill from Kinky coming in again. He's been the hero of this team. Nealon is going to get 1, but that's the bomb dropped. Kinky is doing everything for his team in these last 2 rounds. He finds all the impact plays, and now Forrester assisting him as well. 13 now for Hard Legion. We are on the verge of potentially overtime, because you take a look at what Syman have got in this round, it's nothing. So 15-14, looks like we're going around 30, Blair.
Looks like it. And that is something Syman would probably not have been expecting. Man, this game, it's pretty back and forth. 10-5 for Hard Legion, and Syman getting to 15 rounds. Like, winning 10 in a row straight, just back to back. And a Hard Legion with their own little mini comeback. 3 in a row now, just 2 more. This should be in the bag. Just a few deagles. Okay, Norbert. Alright. Just a drive-by. And that's Kinky. That's a danger man.
Yeah, that's the man who's been so impactful for Hard Legion. Hopefully, the rest of the team can step up against pistols. Rage has been pretty good as well. He'll find himself a kill in AWP, goes back in for more, misses the 2nd time. So that's going to be a bomb plant for Syman. They definitely need all the extra cash they can get moving into this next round, so Hard Legion need to be careful. They don't lose a couple more heads to these deagles. You never know when it might spiral out of control. And there goes Kios with others. Fiat and Krad, though, cleaning up. Norbert coming back in with a deagle. Now it's all on to Kriaz. 1v2. They're relatively low. There's a chance here for the deagle. They're both 1 hit from death, but double peak. Too many angles to check here for Kriaz. And the round will be picked up by Hard Legion. It's 14 on the board now for the CT side. They finally get some going here. And what was looking nearly impossible, to flawlessly lead this back to overtime, is now looking realistic. Syman Gaming, then what I ended here, they've got to do it 16-14.
That was too close to comfort. It was a combined HP 39 remaining the last 2 players. And that could have definitely have gone the way of Syman. That would have been a terrible way for Hard Legion to lose the game. But 15-14, bomb down. What's max loss bonus? They have everything in their arsenal to work with to do Syman. And it's going to come down to Hard Legion to make something work. But Sviat not expecting Mo to be waiting for him with a big green zoom banger. Finds his face punched in, and it's all on Krad. He's alone on that A bomb site. There's no one nearby. That nade's going to take a chunk out of Syman, but still, I don't think it's going to be good enough. He's trying to be cheeky, playing the edge of the box. I've seen a lot of spray downs happen there, and if Syman don't check this, this could be the round. This could be the hero play coming in here from Krad. Can he make it work? Are they checking it? They haven't. They've crossed on path. Kinky coming in. He's going to find Mo, and Krad turns around. He's going to find Nealon. That's the bomb. Still towards long. Now they know where Hard Legion are, so they still have a little bit to work with. But they're going to continue pushing on to the A bomb site. And Krad lining them up, finds 1. And finally gets put down by Norbert, but the nade is perfection for Rage. It's all in Kriaz. 1 found, 2 more. Not going to happen. It's going to be overtime. Dinko, we're going the full distance. Oh, how has this even happened?
Well, Hard Legion just kind of turned on the afterburners, really, when things were looking really rough. When they're finally up against the ropes, if they lose 1 more, they're out of it. They step up, and now they need to go on a bit of a tear on the CT side. This is where they struggle throughout this. So in overtime, looking for the magic number of 19, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to the concept, I'm sure we have plenty of new viewers and new players to CS. The concept of overtime is when you hit 15-15. To find a winner, we look for a winner by 4 clear points. And we're looking to see if Hard Legion can pull this all the way back. It would be incredible if they could force a 3rd based on this performance.
Just want to point out Crab with the hero play there. I feel if he hadn't got that kill onto the A-side player, the long guys would have been able to push in and they could have potentially closed that one out. But Crab with a genius 10,000 IQ play there, and also obviously a very high risk maneuver as well. It does work out in its favor. Sometimes that's the way the cookie does crumble. A little bit of luck goes your way with a little bit of risk. They have, however, just relinquished long. They're playing retake or hard legion, and the 4 players barreling up, but there is CIS waiting. Finds one, gets a second as well, not able to transfer in time to Sviat, but has done his job. 2 kills. Now he knows there's at least 1 player towards short. Bomb's gonna get planted. Safe and sound plant, and hard legion. Bear in mind, this is 10k overtime. So they have to think very, very hard if they really want to go for this retake, and the answer is no. They're going to be falling back, and that's one reason I'm not personally a big fan of the 10k overtime rule set, which is in place for the, for the majors or minors, or in this case a Road to Rio, because this is a Valve certified tournament. Syman Gaming.
I bet they're just wondering why they couldn't have done this a little while ago. That would have been certainly
a
time
need to do it in
saver.
the past 6 rounds,
Yeah.
right? Just one more round.
But nevertheless, they do get a good start into overtime. If Hard Legion failed to post a single round on the CT side here in overtime, then we're really looking down the barrel of probably the win from Syman. Hard Legion, when we take a look at what they bring into this, again, their money is starting to already look weak, and that is the problem with 10k overtime. When you invest so much straight away and you don't really get a whole lot of rewards from it, you can really start to crumble moving into the 3rd round of a half. Flash out early for Kios. He's going to be looking for that early pick. Good kill as well. Kinky able to pick it up, but Crad running through the smoke, able to trade back.
Good deep control along. It's going to be helpful. Nade deep, but not good enough to find to do much damage in orbit. Heavy presence from long. Means that B bombs are very susceptible, and I think Syman are aware of this. Going to be going for the smoke. Molotov towards CD spawn. Just 1 player in B. This is going to be a very hard hold indeed. Okay, Sviat. Alright, finds Neelan, and CIS himself finds one through the smoke, and there's 1 player on the B bomb side. He can do a lot here. But is he going to do it? Forrester, yes he is. He finds both the kills as Krad's going to win the duel against Mo. That's a massive, massive hold on Forrester, because I was worried there for a moment for Hard Legion. Just having the 1 player on the B bomb side, but it works out. Forrester definitely being a rock. All by his lonesome as a solo B defender.
Well, looking back is Ridge, scoping in towards the pit. It's going to be Norbert picked off, the headshot from Ridge delivering. And now the man advantage in play for the CT side. No one's walking forward. He's got the scope at his hands. And that's a good start from Hard Legion. They desperately need to continue this. I think in these last few rounds of regulation, when they started to show up, it was really Rage doing a lot of work there in those opening kills. Kinky was also doing, the most of the heavy lifting, but Rage was doing a very good job of picking up an opening and giving them that advantage quite often.
Oh, indeed. Indeed. And I think Sviat has kind of slowed down a bit. It was looking pretty solid early on in this game, in the series. Yeah, it's kind of fallen off a tad bit. Syman Gaming inching up from long. This is the risky play. Could work out. Could maybe not go their way. They could go for the striking. Oh my lord, a genius decision from them. But Sviat still there on the side. He finds 2. That's a massive double kill. If he didn't get those 2 kills, that was a round done. Syman, there was no way they would have been able to hold on to this bomb site. And Neelan to find more. Forrester. He snuck his way through, but Neelan is there to get the kill. It's all on Kinky, and Kinky is no more. Kio's going to get the kill. Syman Gaming to go into the second half of overtime number 1 with the 1-round lead. But what a decision to just creep up long and to find 2 players and Syman not looking the direction. That's just insane.
We have got a technical issue coming in. TeamSpeak has crashed, and it's kind of crazy how often that happens with players. Just TeamSpeak seems to be the bin of most of these technical pauses. But 17-16, Syman Gaming maintain the lead. They are now 2 away from victory overall here in the series, and that would be the 2-0. If you are just tuning in, we're on map number 2, Dust2. It's the map pick of Hard Legion, and they got off to a pretty hot start, winning 10 rounds in the first half, but lost pretty much every other round in the second half, and eventually stepped up towards the end, pulled it to overtime, and we're standing 17-16.
All right, do you have a little bit of tech issue I can mention? Hopefully this allows both the teams to take a deep breath. For Syman to close this one out, and for Hard Legion to just grind it back. They need to win all 3 rounds on the T side, and their T side was great. There's an opportunity to like kind of replicate that again, but they need to win all 3 to get to the golden number of 19. And for Syman Gaming, you just need 2 more rounds, or at least 1 more round to ensure multi number 2. Can't really blame them for TeamSpeak crashing. I mean, our Discord kind of crapped the bed earlier on today.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit strange, wasn't it? We just, first couple of days completely fine, absolutely no problems, just turn up, same settings, everything. Just decides to not output any voice. So I guess everybody's using it maybe at the minute. It's the
it do be like that sometimes.
17-16. Back into play. Syman Gaming looking to try and grab map point, but Hard Legion on the T side, it's where they did most of their work. This is where they felt comfortable, and maybe back to winning ways. It has been a bit of time before since they've been on this T side. Crad in towards the lower tunnels. Neil walking forward. It's Crad with the headshot.
You worried? The nade is... Oh, okay. Alright. Finds Rage. Storm just pushing out. This lovely stuff from him. Almost gets a kill on the Crad as well. Survives at 6 HP. He plays towards long. Crad trying to find a little bit more information. All the 3 CTs. It's 2 ops. This is very weird indeed. Crad so lucky to stay alive there. All 3 players looking towards mid. There's no one spotting towards long for the cross. But with that smoke, it's going to be the call that it is going to be an A hit here. Brad jumping across with his teammates. Off the hand of Fiat. Ooh, almost finds Mo. They're going to be tossing a little too early. Kios with a Molotov to try and delay the plan. They don't have a smoke, so they will have to wait for a few seconds. And they of course have a lot of time. The problem is the CTs are just lying in wait, ready to pounce.
One bomb planted. Hard Legion looking to just try and lock down this A bomb site. Sviat just hiding inside of the pit. You've got 3 players and Syman looking to try and re-enter. The flash is up into the air. They move forward. The double ops trying to creep up with the M4 available as well. Kinky and Crad sitting back on towards the A site. The AKs will be looking to try and deliver pin on towards them, and that is it. Crab with a headshot, finally dropped. Kriya's able to take him away, but still Kinky survives inside of the site. And there we go. Kriya's gone 17-17. Even yet again, Hard Legion are not giving up. They want a 3rd map, Blair.
Yeah, that was hard fought, and they... Curious decision from Syman, they had a double ops there. I'd rather they have saved. I would rather they have saved, because if they lose this one, and they don't save any weapons, the final round is going to be very, very hard. They're still going to go with the dual op setup. The money is gone, Dinko. If it loses, Hard Legion can take it to overtime number 2 here. Or potentially just win it. Win it all out. That would be very gutting, especially considering what an epic comeback Syman Gaming managed to do a while ago. Roll up setup, Kios. Oh, he's naked. Big gun, no armor, no helmet. The setup as well, very, very thinly, very, very sparse. The bodies of the CTs. You can see one play towards long, it's Norbert playing up close with M4. Mo with the op, close towards short. Of course, got Nealon to back him up if needs be. Nate gonna be sailing in. That should take a little bit out of Sviat, but barely chips in 3 points of health. That's all. So, Hard Legion doing good work, just gathering map control. They have short, they have tunnels as well. Although I like the hold from Syman towards B. The two players, Kriaz and Kios, playing pretty aggressively towards tunnels instead of playing passively at the back.
This is something Hard Legion are actually struggling with in regulation, was this wall of smokes. They missed it a few times. The flashes weren't as potent or effective. Nealon is going to be back inside the middle. He's going to catch the bomb. Nearly a second player as well. Kinky luckily gets the trade and keeps Hard Legion's dreams alive here in this round. That would have probably thrown a huge spanner into the works, but Norbert might just do that as well. The bomb safely runs towards the CT side, but 19 seconds left. Crad on the B bomb site getting kills in, but the bomb is sprinting on towards the A bomb site. Norbert desperately trying to get across to deny this plant, but he won't be able to do it. He won't be able to get there on time. Krios is just locked over towards B. Crad does a good job at buying his team time, and now Norbert is locked alone. He's got just one more fight needed, and Rage will find the kill. It's on to Kriaz. He's on the other end of the map, and he's running as fast as he can over towards this A bomb site. Rage, Tech 9 in hand, low HP, is aware of that on towards Kriaz, and he's looking for the kill, and he's got it. 18-17, Hard Legion on map point.
This game, man, this map's just been so topsy-turvy. Oh, wow, 10-5. Okay, just a quick recap, just to try and make sense of this madness. Syman Gaming, we're 10-5 down, and then they bring it to 15-10. Which is a monumental comeback, 10 in a row, and now Hard Legion are on map point, and they're one round away from a very sparse buy, taking the map number 3. That's just been a wild ride, Dinko. I'm glad you're here to hold my hand as I try to make sense of what is going on. Okay, Forrester just peeks out, lines it up, and Nealon will meet his demise. 1 fall, 4 more to go.
At this point, it's starting to look a little bit scary now for the CT side. It's looking like we will be looking at a third map, which is going to be Overpass. And if it's anything like Dust2, we've got a very incredible series on our hands here. Mo's going to try and hold on. He's got flashed off the angle already. Hard Legion just making sure they take their time. They've got that huge advantage already in play.
Yeah, not just a man advantage, but the fact that they have all the weaponry utility to work with. I mean, look at Syman. They have the 2 M4s, 2 flashes, 2 M4s, no helmets, which doesn't really matter at this point, I guess. Mo with a scout, Dios with a deagle. Not saying that they're going to be impotent just because they don't have a rifle, but it does definitely hurt the chances. But yeah, just using a Molotov up close, and Mo's going to fall. This looks like the end, the beginning of the end. There's another player, there's Norbert. This win another duel, but Krad will have none of it. He finds 2, in fact. Molotov boarding another player alive. It's all in Kriaz now. 1v4. He goes for the long trade. That's not going to happen. Hard Legion, somehow they bring it back, Dinko. They're going to be seeing map number 3.